Welcome everyone. Today we are here to learn new concepts in HCF and LCM where we have experienced all the different types of problems from various exams and collected at one go. So I have created a link in Google Classroom, has put the quiz there. So I will request you to first solve the question and then see what is your mistake, and then you rectify your mistake through the video solution. That is you can say that is the most powerful method to learn because it helps us to analyze our mistakes more nicely. Let's start with. So, see this question. This is a very easy question. I just started with basics and then we'll go to the toughest possible questions here. So, we can use division method here. So, see when we are dividing, you can see 4. So, 4 times 4, 4 times 4, 16. So, definitely 42 times 4, it will be going. So, 4 zeros are 0, 4 times 2, 8, 16. Subtract. And then in division method we put 420 inside. Now again we'll do by 4. 4 times 2 8, 4 1 is 4. So here you get 12. Now 12 divided by 102. So 12 8 is 96, 6 and 12 to 2. So here you see SCFs come as 12. So you can see it is fully divided by 6, so SCF comes 6. We can also do by prime factorization method, but I'll teach you one like proportional method. So you see the number is divisible by 6. So if you divide by 6, this is how much? 70. And if you divide this one by 6, 6 2s are 12, 58, 9 6 are 54, and 42, 7. Now can you divide further by 7? No. So 6 is the, we can divide it by 6. So 6 is the SCF. That way also you can do whatever you prefer. Let's go to next. So here also you see proportional method is very handy. 62 and 186. If you see 62 1 ja and 62 3 ja. So here SCF is what? 62 divided by 1, that is 62. Now, so SCF of 62 and 186 is 62. Now we try for 62 and 279. So you see both the numbers are divisible by 31. 31 2 ja and 31 9 ja. So 62 divided by 2 is how much? 31. So SCF of all these numbers is 31. Okay, let's try another question. See this question, if you see 13 and 23 are co-prime to each other. That means they will have no common factor. So finding the LCM of these numbers will be just multiply. Similarly, if you see 23 and 48 are co-prime. So just we will multiply this number. Whatever will come will be our answer. So our LCM will be just 13 times 23 times 40. So let's go to next question. So find the LCM of 13, 17, 21 and 23. So if you see 13 and 17, they are co-prime to each other. So there will be no common factor. So LCM will be here 13 into 17. If you talk about 21 and 33, there are some common factor like 3. So 3 times 7 and 3 times 11. So LCM of this will be what? How will we do LCM? We will just multiply. So 21 times 11. So this gave you 231. Okay. So now we see 21 and 11 is 231. And LCM of 13 and 7 is 13 and 17. There are no common. So 13 into 17 into 231. That will be our answer. Let's go to next question for today. Now from here, tough questions are starting. Let's see how you can solve this one. Find the series of common multiples of 33, 45 and 60. So how you are going to crack this question? So first, what we are going to do, we are going to find the LCM of this. So see, LCM of 33, 45 and 60. You can use ladder method as well. So 33, 45, 60. I'm going to divide all by 3. So 11, 15 and here 20. Then I'm going to divide by 5. So 11, 3 and 4. Now nothing will get divided. So just multiply. So 15 into 12 into 11. So this give you 180 into 11. That's give you 1980. So this is the LCM. Now write three numbers in series separated by comma. So what will be our series? 1980, then double the number. So after 180, 3960, and after 3960, 5940. That is being asked in the question. Find a series of common multiples. So these will be the series of the common multiples of these three numbers. Hope you are. Now when you read this question, so we have learned LCM of two numbers is this, and if their SCF is 4. So we have learned from the beginning of our classes like LCM and SCF. If you find the product, this is equal to product of two numbers. That means here LCM is given as 936, SCF is given as 4, and if one of the number is 72, so we can find the number just by putting x dividing by 72 both side, and then we are getting the answer. So 936 divided by 18 divide by 9, so 104 and here 2, so x will be 52 and that will be our other number. Now in this question, just pay attention. Two alarm clocks ring their alarm at regular interval of 50 seconds and 48 seconds. So when they will be next flipping will be LCM of these numbers. So LCM of 50 and 48, how much it will be? We can use proportional method because I find this one most easiest. 2 times 25 and 2 times 24, and then we will cross multiply. So 24 times 50, so I prefer to multiply by up and down by 2 so that this makes 100. So this comes 1200. That means our LCM is 1200 and this is 1200 seconds. So after 1200 seconds, they will beep again for the first time. So 1200 seconds is how much time? If you see, you divide it by 60. So this is 20 minutes. So after 12 noon, it will beep another time at 12:20 p.m. So this will be the complete answer for this question. So same way, here also we are going to calculate the LCM of these numbers. Again you can see 7 and 11 are co-prime to each other. So there will be no factors for this. And 8 and 12 we can find the LCM like this way. Like 4 times 2 and 4 times 3, 2 by 3. So 8 times 3, 24. So we multiply this by 24. So 7 into 264 and that's give you 1848. So that will be the answer for like how many times will they toll again in the next 3 hours. So next 3 hours is how much? Because this is in second. So how much seconds it is? 3 hours means 3 into 60 into 60. So we are going to divide it by 1448. And if you divide, how much you will get? So just we'll divide. So if you solve this, so this become 3, 6, 16. So 3600 divided by 616. So 6 times 5, 30, 5, okay. So this will come in fraction actually, because 6 times 5, 30, so roughly 5.8 something. So we will take how many times will they all together again will be 5 times. That's it. So let's start with the next question. So see this question. There are three consecutive traffic lights. In this type of question, always we find the LCM. So we find LCM of 36, 42 and 72. One thing, when the numbers will be multiples of each other, you can cancel the smallest number when you are finding the LCM. So now you have 42 and 72, and now you can find 2 divided by 3 or 6, you divide 6 times 7 and 6 times 12. So now my LCM will be 72 times 7, 504. So after this much seconds, the lights will be again coming, right? So 504 seconds will be how much? You divide it by 60. So how much it will be? 60 divided by 504, it will go by 8 and 480 and 24. So 8 minutes 24 seconds. So it has come at 9 a.m. So it will come at 9:08 minutes 24 seconds, and that would be our answer. This how we have to solve this question. Now see this question very carefully. It's given the SCF of 2472, 1284 and a third number n is 12. SCF is given as 12 and their LCM is given. So first what we have to do, we have to find the factors for 2472 and 1284. So let's find the factor 2472. So I'll divide, let's use the tree method. So I'll divide it by 4. So 4 times 6, 24 and 18 times 4, 72. Now let's divide by 6. So 6, 1, 0, 3. Okay. So now you cannot divide further. Now let's try. So we can write here 2 into 3 into 3 into 103, because here I have written in prime numbers. I have, for my comfort, I have used like this. Now 1284, again I'll divide it by 4. So 3 here, 2 here and 1 here. So 3, 4, 2, 6, it will be divisible by 3. So 3107. So let's put it 2 square into 3 into 107. Now if it is LCM, it's the SCF is given as 12. So it must have 2 square into 3, because then only SCF of the numbers will have 12. See, this is 12. So now what is the extra number here? 2 cube is here. 2 cube over. Now 3 square is here. So it must have one more 3. And see, 1 5 is there, which is not here. So 1 5 will be there. And 103, 107 coming. So what is the possibility of the number? This would be the possibility, because 2 square, 3 square into 5 to the power 1. So this was a very logical question. If you understand the concept of SCF LCM, then only you can crack this question. Let's go to next. Now when we focus in this question, two equilateral triangle. So we have two equilateral triangle and they are of different length. So they are having the length of 34 here and 85 here. The greatest length of tape that can measure both of them exactly is, in this type of question, we'll be always finding the SCF. So you can see the numbers are divisible by 17. So 17 will be the SCF. Let's go to the second part of this question. So the second part say how many such equal parts can be measured. So what we are going to do, 34 by 17 times 3. because there are three equal sides, plus 85 by 17 times 3. So how much it is coming? Here it is coming 6 and here it is coming 15. So how many equal parts can be measured? 21 equal parts can be measured. So again you see the numbers are co-prime. 17 and 13 are co-prime to each other. So if SCF is 15, the numbers will be what? 17 into 15 and other will be 13 into 15. So just we are going to multiply it, and here we get 255 and here you will get 195. You can use the base method and then you can solve it very fastly. So the numbers will be this. So again, if you go by logic, this is very clear. Like we are going to find the SCF. So SCF of 44, 66 and 110 is, you can say orally it will be 22. Now 22 is the SCF. So 44 by 22 plus 66 by 22 plus 110 by 22. That will be the division. So it will be 2 plus 3 plus 5. So that will be 10. So 10 would be the answer. So see, when we have to find SCF of these questions, so what we have to do, this is like 3 to the power 125 minus 1 and 3 to the power 35 minus 1. So whenever we have question like this, that means a to the power x minus 1 and a to the power y minus 1. Whenever we have a question like this, so SCF will be a to the power SCF of x and y minus 1. Very important concept has been appearing now in Olympiad exams, question like this. So 3, SCF of 125 and 35 is what? 5. So this will be our answer. So here see, whenever we have fractions, what we need to do? First we convert them, the decimals, into fractions. So 5 by 2, 5 by 10 and 175 by 1000. If you are going to break this 175 into 1000, how much you will be getting? 7 out of 40. So the formula say LCM of fraction is equal to LCM of numerator divided by SCF of denominator. So here if we find LCM of numerator, we got 35 and SCF of denominator is 2. So how much we got the answer? This will be simply 35 by 2, that is 17.5. That gives us the. So here the smallest square number which is exactly divisible by this number. So see what numbers we have. 2, 3, we'll neglect the negative sign. This is only given to confuse you, no matter with the negative sign. So all the multiples will cancel it. So 2 cancel, 3 cancel. Now 6 cancel because 6 is a multiple of 18. So now 4 cancel because 4 is a factor, I should say. 4 is a factor of 60, so cancel. 9 cancel. So we are left with 30 cancel because 30 and 60 are 30 is a factor of 16. So we are left with 18 and 16. If you find the LCM of this, so 6 times 3, 6 times 10, so LCM is 180, right? So now LCM is 180. So now we have to find smallest square number. So if we go on finding the multiples of 180, so 180, 360, 540, and then 184, 720, and then 900. So smallest square number we find is 900, which is exactly divisible by this number. So that was the question being asked for. So whenever we talk about least, whenever we talk about the least number, then definitely we have to find the SCF. So SCF of 42, 49 and 63, you can use the difference method. That smallest difference is 7. So SCF would be 7. Now SCF is 7. So 42 divided by 7. This side 49 divided by 7 and this side 63 divided by 7. So 6, 7 and 9. So 13 plus 9. So which give you 22. So that will be the answer. So how many planks can be divided? That would be 22. So here let's see the smallest number which when increased by, whenever they talk of divisible by all the numbers. So in this scenario, we will find the LCM. Now 36 and 108, we can cancel 36 because it is completely divisible, because 36 is a factor of 108. So now we are left with 63 and 108. So 9 7 is 63 and 9 12 is 108. So if you multiply 63 times 12, you will get the LCM of these numbers. So LCM will be 63 times 12, that is 756. Now my LCF is 756. Now they are asking what is the smallest number which when increased by 6. So let it decrease by 6, working backward. So how much will be the answer? 750. So see, I will tell you a very shortcut method to solve this type of problem. What you are going to do, find the difference between the numbers. Find the shortest difference, minimum difference. So here how much come? 32. If you find the difference between 215 and 167, how much it will come? 48. Okay, so this is the minimum difference. Now find the difference between the number. So how much you got? 16. So see, if you divide 215 and 135, this is not the smallest difference. So we'll take two smallest difference possible. So 32 and 48 and then again subtract. So the greatest number will be 16, which will divide this numbers and leaving the same remainder in each case. So this is a very smart trick to solve this type of question. Go through it. So my barriers, I think you are ready for any questions now in SCF LCM. So try as many questions you want, and if any doubts, feel free to ask me. So please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.